Fear and tension. That's how public officials in Charlotte are describing the tone in that city, the latest target of the federal government's immigration blitz. At least 130 people have been arrested in Charlotte. Some of the arrests and the tension are being caught on camera.
I have the right to record. I have the right to record. I have the right to record. This is not legal traffic stop.
It turns out the person they were arresting while that video was recording was indeed a U.S. citizen, but many others are not. Some have charges against them for things like DUI, aggravated assault, and shoplifting. The aggressive nature of the operations is prompting protests and businesses to close. One bakery owner has closed up shop, saying that he doesn't want the guilt of a child being separated from their parents because they went out to buy a cake.
Yeah, I've been carrying my passport all this year. And nowhere in the Constitution says that as an American citizen I had to carry my passport to show that I'm an American citizen. But because the color of my skin, my race, my accent, and I feel that they're profiling me.
This is the latest spotlight on crime fighting in Charlotte. Earlier this month, congressional leaders asked Governor Stein to bring the National Guard there. They said the crime was out of control. Critics, though, say this immigration blitz is about scoring political points. WRAL state government reporter Paul Spey here now. This is all playing out, Paul, a year before a major election.
Right. And Ashley, WRAL reporting and polling has shown that immigration is a top issue for voters across the state. It'll probably stay that way heading into next year as Democrat Roy Cooper and Republican Michael Whatley start to campaign for our state's open U.S. Senate seat. As you might imagine, they have two very different takes on what's playing out in Charlotte. Cooper said he knows the importance of using federal resources to deport violent criminals, but he says what's happening now is people are getting randomly swept off the street based on what they look like. Meanwhile, Whatley defended those actions, saying ICE is getting criminals accused of murder and rape off of the streets of Charlotte. Now, it's important to note, Border Patrol today sent us a statement. They didn't say anything about those more serious charges of rape or murder. Obviously, though, the operation is still ongoing. That could change. This is likely just one of the many times we'll see immigration come up before next year's midterm elections.
Yeah, indeed, and we will be watching. Thanks, Paul.